Minecraft Championship, Week 14, the first competition of Season 2. A new season filled with new game modes, new faces, and new maps. Except inside one of these maps, a pretty game-changing mistake happened. The game that contained this new map was Ace Race. Now first, if you don't know what Minecraft Championship is, it's a large tournament in Minecraft that a bunch of big faces take part in, like Dream and DanTDM and a lot of other faces. In Ace Race, you have to complete 3 laps on a really large map as fast as you can. You can do this by using in-game power-ups like speed pads and tridents. Inside this new map, there was a place where you needed to fly around with an elytra, except in this part, a lot of people took wrong turns and ended up restarting. One of these people were the pretty well-known Tommy Innit. Before Tommy had gotten messed up, he was moving around 2nd and 4th place. At the time, he was following his friend Philza that was right in front of him, that was on a different team. They had both ended up missing the arrow that showed that they needed to go down, and continued going left, basically restarting the map from where they were.
So, it's okay.
It's okay, Nikki.
You just focus on getting there.
This course is quite challenging.
Yeah.
I'm in 13th, I'm vibing.
I'm now in 37. What the fuck?
What?
Wait. Wait, Phil?
Wait, what?
Out. Explain.
I'm in fucking last! I'm in last!
And when they did this, a lot of other people behind them followed them. It turns out that actually a lot of people messed up this too. When everyone had messed this portion up, it actually tanked their scores and put them in last place when they were at the front. While some people were still able to catch back up and get around maybe like the 20s in placement, some people weren't able to, like Tommy Innit. For the rest of the game, he struggled pretty bad, being like 1 spot away from last place when he was at the very front before. So this started to get me thinking, what would have happened if nobody took the wrong turn? Could this mistake have affected Tommy Innit and his team the entire game? Well, that's what we're about to find out. Also, I put a lot of work into this video and it took a while, so could you please consider subscribing? It could really help me out. Thank you. Okay, so you might be thinking, you said other players messed up, what about them? Why are you just talking about Tommy and no one else? Well, I'm talking about him specifically because his team was in first place before Ace Race. I think out of everyone, he would have had the best chance at winning. If there's any team that could have made it to the final showdown without this thing, I feel like it might be him. Alright, to find out if he still could have made in the top 2 placements, we gotta do some math. The first person in Ace Race to reach the end gets a total of 500 coins, and for every person behind them, they get 12.5 coins less than that. So to find out how many coins each spot makes, you can use this equation here. Now, Tommy ends up in 38th place, so if we do the math, he would be getting a total of 25 points. Now, to find the amount of points that he actually missed out on, you need to take the amount of points that he actually got and subtract it from how many he could have had. Now, when he was doing good, he was bouncing around 2nd to 4th place, so I'm just gonna go in the middle and say that he got 3rd. When you plug in 3 as X, you get 462 coins. When you subtract 25 from that, you can see that he missed out on about 437.5 coins. At the very end of the game, they ended on 17,882 coins total. If you add the 437.5 coins that they missed, then you get a total of 18,319.5. In Minecraft Championships, to have a chance at winning, you need to be at least 2nd place. The final 2 teams that have the most amount of points face off in a 1v1 to choose who the winner is. So, could Tommy and his team have actually made enough points to move themselves up from 4th place to 2nd place? Sadly, no, this wouldn't be enough. The team in 2nd place had 20,218 points, which is about 2,000 more than that. Except, there is one extra factor that I haven't put in yet. Just watch this clip.
500 for finishing all laps first.
Yeah.
And that's times 2.5 as well. So.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, in this game mode, there is a 2.5 times multiplier. And also, I didn't just not add it in or anything. I kind of forgot, and this is 2 days later. Oops. Except, even with the 2.5 times multiplier, it's still not enough to get into second place. So, is that it? Was all this work for nothing? Did this mistake in Ace Race really have no effect at all on this? Did I just waste a whole bunch of time? Well, statistically, yeah, they lost, but there could be other factors that are at play. What I'm trying to get at right now is that the butterfly effect could have had part in this. If you have no idea what that is or how it could affect it, let me tell you. Summed up, the butterfly effect is just like where small events can affect other events. In other words, this mistake could have somehow affected the rest of their team's playing style for the rest of the game. It could have completely changed the way that they played for the last half of the game. It's just sort of like what Dream had talked about a while ago in his 1v1 with Technoblade. Dream wanted to first play on 1.8, and if you know Dream, then you know that he's better at 1.9 combat instead of 1.8, so why would he want to do this? Well, the reason was because that's basically Technoblade's home base. That's the kind of PvP that he uses the most. And if there was any way that Dream could beat him in that, then it would definitely throw Technoblade off of his guard for the rest of the game. So I guess something similar to this happened to Tommy. This mistake could have maybe put down his confidence a little bit and made him perform a little bit worse. But could this mistake really have affected the entire game? Could this mistake potentially have prevented him from winning, or others? That is the unsolved mystery of Minecraft Championships Season 2.